Well, good afternoon or good morning, depending on where you are in the country and might be watching. I'm John Thrasher, President of Florida State University. Welcome graduates, welcome families to our spring commencement exercises. These are unusual circumstances that have prevented us from being together, but we're united today in Seminole spirit. Today's ceremony, although unique, includes many of the traditional elements that make an FSU commencement special. I'd like to begin our ceremony with a video of Ryan Bauer, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Ryan is a U.S. Air Force veteran who deployed with the 391st Fighter Squadron in support of Operation Inherent Resolve. He is graduating with a bachelor's degree in finance and marketing and holds leadership positions in FSU's chapter of Student Affairs of America and the Collegiate Veterans Association. The Pledge of Allegiance will be followed by the national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all. You may be seated on the platform. As president, graduation days are always my favorite days. This one is particularly meaningful to me and my family because our granddaughter, Ashley, is graduating with her degree in special education. But every commencement ceremony is special. Nothing fills me with more joy than seeing our students who I have come to know over the years cross the stage in their caps and gowns, having achieved their dreams of a Florida State University degree. And then I get to shake their hands. It's a simple gesture, but it means so much to all of us. It's my way, on behalf of our university, of telling our graduates, good job, well done, and we're all proud of you. I wish more than anything I could shake your hand today. But this is a graduation like no other. In many ways, it's the most important and meaningful and symbolic one that we probably have ever had. The class of 2020 will go down in history as the one that sacrificed so many of our cherished traditions so that we all may be safer. I hope you look back on this day with pride, knowing that you played a vital role in our response and our eventual recovery. We talk a lot about resilience at Florida State University, but you've demonstrated your grit and determination since the day you arrived on campus. You've been through so much together, and I never had any doubt that you would once again rise to the occasion and finish strong. We all know the future is uncertain, but we're counting on you to go out into the world and solve some of society's toughest challenges. That's what your Florida State degree has prepared you to do, and we need you now more than ever. But first, take some time to reflect on your remarkable achievement. And when it's safe to do so, I hope you'll come back to campus so that we can celebrate together. And you better believe, I'm going to want to shake your hand. Until then, we need to pay tribute to our graduates who have worked hard to earn their degrees. I'd like to extend special congratulations to those who are graduating with honors in their majors and those who are graduating with as cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. We also have 59 students who are graduating with a perfect 4.0 grade point average for all of their college coursework. That's an impressive accomplishment. And I want to acknowledge 316 students who have achieved a special Florida State University honor. These students have demonstrated significant engagement in and beyond the classroom in service, leadership, internships, research, and international education. They were inducted into the Garnet and Gold Scholars Society during a virtual ceremony in April and will receive their special medallions in recognition of their achievements. Florida State University also distinguishes our graduating veterans, our active duty personnel, and graduates of our ROTC programs with special red, white, and blue honor cords in recognition to their service to our country. I want to thank the members of our National Guard who have been activated, as well as our students and alumni in healthcare professions who are working to combat this virus and keep us all safe. I know everyone shares my appreciation for their significant contributions to our nation. I'd also like to acknowledge Provost Sally McCroy and Dean of the Jim Moran College of Entrepreneurship, Susan Fiorito, who are with me on stage, as well as all of our outstanding faculty. They are ultimately our faculty, responsible for the content of the courses you have taken, the knowledge you have gained, and the experiences you've had. And over the past several weeks, we have seen our faculty demonstrate their incredible, innovative, and creativity so that every student could complete their semester remotely. It's our faculty who, through their commitment, their vision, make and preserve this very special institution. Now I'd like to ask Mr. Ed Burr, the chair of the Board of Trustees, who has sent a video greeting.
Thank you, President Thrasher, and welcome to the 2020 spring graduates, your families, and your loved ones. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, it's my honor and privilege to offer you our deepest congratulations on your successful graduation from Florida State University. This is a unique ceremony during a unique time in our country and our world. You are certainly the first class to graduate virtually from Florida State University, and prayerfully, you'll be the only class to do so. This is a challenging time. Our world is changing, but I am confident that with future leaders such as yourselves, that our country will be stronger, better, and even a kinder country. Never are the values of Florida State more important than today: strength, skill, and character. I also would like to extend my gratitude to the faculty and the administration doing everything possible to make sure this day occurred. They quickly mobilized to make sure you're able to complete your classes and to celebrate this graduation. Graduates, remember to thank your families, your loved ones for everything, all the help they gave you along the way. But today is your day. Be proud of yourselves, and congratulations on graduating from Florida State University. God bless you, and go Noles.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Also joining us by video is our student body president, Mr. Evan Steinberg, who's done a fabulous job as the president of our student government this past year, and he has some words of welcome.
Thank you, Chairman Burr, for your remarks and for your service to Florida State University. And thank you, President Thrasher, for the kind words and introduction. And as always, for your preeminent leadership in guiding our institution. My name is Evan Steinberg, and I've had the honor of serving as the student body president for the 2019-2020 academic year. To those around the world, thank you to all who have tuned in to join our Seminole family in Tallahassee. Graduates, treasure the individuals around you who have led you to this point in time. Treasure those that have opened doors for you and those who have supported you by offering opportunity and encouragement. please be sure to recognize them on this day. I would be remiss if I did not take a minute to recognize the circumstances that have prevented us from gathering at the oldest continuous site of higher education in Florida. It is an unprecedented situation that drives us physically apart, yet it is also our sense of seminal pride that brings us together. Continue to exemplify the strength of Vera's and the unconquered spirit, the knowledge and skill of artists acting as an illuminator of knowledge, and the character and traditions of Moras by upholding the garnet and gold during these trying times. Continue to exemplify what it means to be a Seminole. Today is still a milestone in your journey as a Seminole. Please also be assured, as soon as we are once again able to safely gather, I look forward to all of us celebrating back within the blaze and illumination of FSU's torches and back within the gates of our institution. As this chapter of our lives comes to a close, and you reflect on the journey that has led you to this point in time, through the ebbs and flows, through the trials and triumphs, take a moment to reflect on the unique journey high over towering pines. Upon reflection, what exemplifies the life of a student at Florida State University? What exemplifies your experience? Is it strolling through Legacy Walk under the majestic southern live oaks and Spanish moss as the sun sets? Is it finding a sparkle of glitter hours after taking a picture with the garnet and gold guys? Will it be the soft and sweet greeting of our institution's very own Miss Killings? The beat of the spirit drum in front of the unconquered statue with the shadow of Doak Campbell Stadium manifesting below? Is it the cold mist saturating the air around you from Westcott Fountain? Will it be the view of a sun rising over Landis Green as a background for the Zoom call? Is it the never-ending cyclical battle that is finding a parking spot at FSU, or the tremors in the stadium as Osceola and Renegade pierce the evergreen Bobby Bowden Field inscribed with Florida State? What experiences will encapsulate your journey and encapsulate the knowledge illuminated by your institution? When asked what exemplifies the life of a student at Florida State University, we will all collectively reminisce on our favorite memories, but we will all treasure different moments. Every student has a unique path, and all of us have unique experiences that have created the foundation for our time here. As you leave this place we hold so near and dear, you'll always have that intangible feeling of home when you think of FSU, because it is, in fact, just that, intangible. What creates a spirit of belonging, a sense of seminal pride, a sentiment of love for garnet and gold, is the capability that no matter where you will be, the ability to pave your way home back to Florida State University. Our sense of home goes beyond the brick and mortar of our institution. The friendships that you have created during your time at Florida State University will always be cherished, and they will continue to flourish beyond the gates of our university. The sense of home extends to our Alumni Association Seminole Clubs, from the snow-capped Rocky Mountains all the way to the stone beaches of Maine. No matter where you go, you will always find alumni with a sense of seminal pride and a sentiment of love for garnet and gold. So as you graduate from our glorious institution, as life eventually returns to normal, connect with those alumni, connect with those friends, reminisce on the memories you created here, cherish and remember the sense of home you experienced. I am proud today, proud to call so many of you my friends and family. I am also ecstatic for quarantine to be safely lifted and for a successful football season. I ask as you begin this next chapter to reflect on your time at Florida State University, to recall the Gothic spires and sable palms, to recall a time a member of our community opened a door for you, to ingrain upon yourselves the words mounted above the entrance to Dodd Hall, the half of knowledge is to know where to find knowledge, to act upon this, to be an illuminator of knowledge, and to open the door for the next generation, to create an impact in our world full of chaos and uncertainty, to act as a torchbearer, paving the way for hope and service, to pave your way home back to Florida State University. Students today, alumni tomorrow, and Seminole pride forever. Thank you. Go Noles.
Thank you, Evan. And now I have the pleasure of introducing our commencement speaker. I don't think there's a person in the FSU family who doesn't know Mark Ziegler. He's a beloved instructor, a social media star, and a champion of all things Florida State University. He's been a teaching professor in the College of Communication and Information since 1993 and counts among his proudest moments those times when students have overcome their fear of public speaking in order to deliver a speech. As an FSU alumnus, Mark has won numerous awards, including the Distinguished Teaching Award, and was inducted into the FSU Circle of Gold. He is a fixture at our commencements as the voice that reads the names of thousands and thousands of graduating students. Things are a little bit different this year for all of us, but it would not be an FSU graduation without him. So please join me from your homes and around the country and around the world in welcoming Mr. Mark Ziegler.
President Thrasher, Provost McCrory, Dean Riley, Dean Laughlin, Dean Fiorito, and the graduates of the Florida State University class of 2020. How is it possible that I am more nervous to give this speech than any I've ever given, and there isn't a single person in the audience? When asked if I would deliver a few remarks to you a couple of weeks ago, my first thought was, I was looking forward to hearing a prominent, successful member of the FSU family send you off into the world with her profound, encouraging words. I was also looking forward to reading each of your names because that is what I do, and that doesn't make me nervous. It's beyond thrilling. That brief second where I have eye contact with a graduate as I read their name. Your faces at that moment tell me so many stories of family and personal sacrifice, of dreams fulfilled, of new goals to be achieved. An institution, an entity like FSU is made up of people, students and staff, buildings, traditions, stories, culture, symbols, history, successes, failures, dreams, and daily accomplishments. It is a living, breathing thing that exists in your mind and your heart. But FSU isn't like other institutions. And I know you chose this place because you felt that unique pull at some point in your life. Get me to FSU. You may not have known why, but suddenly here you were, and you knew it was different and special. So my goal this morning or evening is to thank you for FSU, to express appreciation for what you have brought to our school, and to ask you to stay in the family. You receive a degree today, but your relationship with Florida State will last for the entirety of your lives. So a couple of days ago, I slowly walked through campus and I asked FSU what it wants me to thank you for and what it wants you to do. Here's what FSU told me. FSU said, "Thank you for choosing me and for studying and researching and reading. Thank you for saying hello daily to your classmates, friends, teachers, advisors, staff members, and Mrs. Killings. Thank you for putting up with me when I didn't provide you a parking space. Thank you for coming to my football, basketball, softball, baseball, volleyball, all of my games. Thank you for coming to the Leach Center and staying healthy. I know it makes Dr. Leach very proud to know you care for and love yourself enough to maintain good health. Thank you for attending the plays at the School of Theater, the dance performances at Montgomery, and the music performances here at Ruby Diamond. Thank you for always welcoming our guests, helping touring students find their way around campus and letting them know we have a place for them here and we want them here. Thank you for trying hard in your classes, for writing good papers, reading important books, and for helping our faculty and graduate students with their research. And a big thank you for those big ideas you came up with, research questions you answered on your own. Thank you for recognizing and celebrating superior teaching. For Mike Ormsby, Joe Calhoun, Sally Carriath, and Art Rainey. There are so many good teachers, it would take me hours to name them all. Don't forget them, and please thank them for their work. Thank you for making our community better through your service and work with Dance Marathon, Relay for Life, your professional, social, and service fraternities, and all the other groups you've joined and in which you found your home. Florida State also told me to thank you for trusting us, for your loved ones trusting us with these critical times in your life where you've grown and thought and learned and loved and lost and laughed and cried and grieved and celebrated. FSU thanks you for being friends to people who need friends, for meeting needs in Tallahassee like mentors for youth, companionship for the elderly, tutors for students in high school, homeless citizens needing socks, LGBTQ plus folks needing to know they belong, for making sure all your classmates have access to all they need to learn. FSU thanks you for grieving those we've lost, for Nancy Marcus, Maura Binkley, Nancy Van Vessem, Ned Stuckey French, Natalie Nickchen, Max Conway, Andrew Coffey, and other members of our family. Thank you for not forgetting any of them. FSU thanks you for laughing out loud on Landis Green and for stringing your hammocks between trees and for recycling and for returning your library books and for giving the stranger behind you the money they need for a Coke. FSU thanks you for singing the fight song and for going to powwow and for eating all that BLT dip at Madison Social. The gratitude our school has for you is endless, but there is also now a responsibility. When you receive a degree, you are granted privileges. There are now careers you have a ticket for because of this degree, but with those come new obligations. FSU wanted me to tell you to please come back and see us often for games, research symposia, faculty and staff retirements, care and honors program reunions, for national championship celebrations, for homecoming and theater and music gatherings. Please let us know when something good happens so we can put it in the alumni magazine. Please come back and introduce us to your kids, teach them the fight song, dress them in garnet and gold, and dip their feet in the Westcott Fountain. Please send us the best students from your hometowns and from your new towns. Encourage, mentor, and bring them to our FSU family. Please take this degree and find ways of making the world a better place. Develop the immunization, argue the important court case, write the new symphony or novel, teach the new third grader, and counsel the suffering. And be kind, always be kind to everyone, always. Please wear your FSU clothes when you travel. Hug when we are finally allowed to again, your fellow Seminoles in Denver and Spokane and Paris and Shanghai. And when the time comes and when you can, please give back. Contribute to a scholarship or a professorship or your academic program or the Seminole Boosters. Life is hard, but life is wonderful. A lot of it will be dependent on how you look at things. Our hope is that Florida State University has given you the tools and skills to identify problems, address the problems, fix the problems, but also the tools to laugh, celebrate, create joy, and give the joy to others. So what do we do now? Where do we start? You start by looking at your mom or your stepdad to your left, your grandmother to your right, your aunt on FaceTime. You hug them, you thank them, let them share in your success, let them celebrate with you and for you. Is there a bottom line? Is there anything I can tell you to make things easier? I'm not sure, but I do have one idea. The world can be really tough, often very overwhelming, but each of us has a choice, a chance in each human interaction to make things better. Try to have as your goal to lighten the load for others. In each conversation, help others to see the possibilities. Take each opportunity to offer a hand, a smile. Be kind to your cashier, your server, your children, your parents and grandparents, your colleagues, your neighbors. if you can reach the realization that the best way to live life is to focus on those around you, to build them up, to encourage them, then my lesson is you can make it. We can survive. You can survive. You can thrive. You will succeed. Florida State University helped me learn this. I hope it has done the same for you. It has done the same for you. I just know it. Congratulations on receiving your degree. We are proud of you. We love you. We miss you. We will see you again very soon. And oh, we can't wait.
Thank you, Mark. I knew that would be a very special message, and indeed it was, and so timely for today's event and the times that we're living. And now, as I often say at our graduation at the Tucker Center, and usually there are probably close to 10,000 people sitting around the Tucker Center with the graduates, I now say it's time for the main event, the conferral of academic degrees. For the conferral of doctoral degrees, I recognize Dean Mark Riley from the Graduate School. Dean Riley.
Will the candidates for the doctoral degrees please rise from your comfy chairs at home? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the graduate faculty of Florida State University to present the candidates for the doctoral degree.
Thank you, Dean Riley. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Florida Board of Governors and the Florida State University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate doctoral degree for which you have qualified. We extend to you our heartiest congratulations. This is the time in the ceremony when I would normally ask you to come forward with your major professors and deans and be hooded. We hope you'll be able to connect with those who have guided you on your academic journey in the near future and recreate this very special moment. In the meantime, if you have your hoods at home, please ask a loved one to do the honors. And if you don't have your hoods, please feel free to improvise. We're doing a lot of that these days. Now for the conferral of master's degrees, I again recognize Dean Mark Riley from the Graduate School.
Will the candidates for the master's and specialist degrees please rise? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the graduate faculty of Florida State University to present the candidates for the master's and specialist degrees.
Thank you, Dean Riley. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Florida Board of Governors and the Florida State University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate degree for which you have qualified, whether the master's or the specialist. Thank you very much, and congratulations. I now, and at this time, we would have a huge round of applause and congratulations from the audience particularly and our undergraduate students. It's now my privilege to recognize Dean Karen Laughlin, the Dean of the Undergraduate Studies, for the conferral of bachelor's degrees.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees please rise? Mr. President, I have the honor, on behalf of the faculty of Florida State University, to present these candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music Education, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and Bachelor of Social Work.
Thank you, Dean Laughlin. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Florida Board of Governors and the Florida State University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you who have qualified, whether it's for the Bachelor of Arts, the Bachelor of Fine Arts, the Bachelor of Music, the Bachelor of Music Education, the Bachelor of Science, the Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and the Bachelor of Social Work. We extend to you our heartiest congratulations. Congratulations one more time. Let's all give them a big hand of applause. Yeah. And graduates, those of you at home now, if you're wearing your mortarboards at home, I hope many of you are, you may now change your tassels from right to left. Congratulations again to all of you. We are pleased to welcome you as alumni to Florida State University. I want to remind each of you, as Mark Ziegler did, that you will forever be a Florida State University Seminole. We want you to consider this campus as your home. We want you to come back often, and we want you to take part in a special celebration that will be announced in the near future for the class of 2020 when it's safe for us to do so. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize that for most graduates, as Mark said earlier, this day would not have been possible without the assistance and support of parents, of spouses, and other family members. Graduates, please take a few moments after this ceremony to thank those important people in your lives for all they have done to help you reach this important milestone. We end the commencement with the singing of the hymn to the Garnet and Gold. The words are on the screen, and we ask you to join us from your home or wherever you may be watching. Thank you for joining us for today's ceremony. Thank you again for being with us today. May God bless America. May God bless the great state of Florida. And may God bless Florida State University. Go Noles!